The 99% are not going home. Over the past month and a half, the Occupy Wall Street movement has taken the country and DVC by storm. Today we're speaking with students to understand what the movement means to them and their future. Have you heard of the Occupy SF or Occupy Oakland movement?
Yes, I have heard. It's a great movement, and the time that the middle class has disappeared, it's a great way to, boost up that middle class again.
Have you heard of the Occupy SF or Occupy Oakland movement?
I have throughout the news, but I don't know much about it. I sometimes go on the weekends. If I didn't have school, I'd be there all the time.
While the Occupy movement is an anti-establishment type movement, it still needs to appeal to the middle-of-the-line, middle American voters and Americans, and I think they're failing to do that ultimately.
The movement is not met without opposition. Many feel that supporters are promoting socialist and even communist values, while others take advantage of the chaos. Anti-establishment groups are taking to the Oakland streets to incite violence among the protesters. Mike Alfieri, a news editor for DVC's Inquirer, is documenting the movement.
These black-clad individuals, though they were a part of it, it's really a subculture and in some parts a counterculture of this Occupy movement. They took advantage of the situation to cause violence.
In the East Bay area, Concord has created its own movement.
We are organizing a rally and march in downtown Concord this Saturday called Occupy Concord, in solidarity with the Occupy Oakland movement and the Occupy Wall Street movement that's going on around the world.
Without a focused goal, many people feel that the Occupy movement is only a temporary issue, though experts seem to feel otherwise. We spoke with DVC political science professor Scott MacDougall to go in depth and find out why the occupation could be far from over.
People used to share the national wealth in a way which was much more evenly distributed than today. There's a concentration of wealth, and my sense of that concentration of wealth is that one of the reasons why you have it is because people have leveraged their wealth to take control of the political system. They've manipulated the political system, and the political system is now working really well for them, but it's not working well for everyone.
Brian Donovan, a copy editor for DVC's Inquirer, has been covering the movement and what effect it will have on students' futures.
What this is a greater, profound disgruntlement, if you will, of people wanting to break away from this electoral system to more of a direct activism kind of way to get their message across. People are getting sick and tired of going Democrat or Republican. This is more of a split of people away from the Democrat Party.
What you have now is you have people who are graduating from college face 20–25% unemployment, large debts from their education, and relatively poor prospects. And so they're looking at the system and saying something's wrong. If there's a problem, you need to do something. Way back in the day, they used to say, you're either part of the solution or you're part of the problem. And sitting on the sidelines is not productive, so you need to get involved.
Even though people don't see eye to eye of what the Occupy movement means, they all have one goal in common: change from the bottom up. Sheree Honeycutt reporting live.